Having just a one-liner in your written content of your online dating profile, it can work, but is it a good idea? And is it for you? Let's talk about that coming up next. Online daters, I've got a special message for you regarding using just one line as your written content of your online dating profile. Don't. And if you're considering it, stop. And in the future, if you're going to consider it, again, don't do it, okay? And here's why. It's very much a risky strategy that doesn't pay off for most people or very often. You have to understand that, yes, this approach can work, but by itself, it doesn't work. It's probably accompanied by a really good looking person, some really good pictures, and probably a one-liner that just does it all. It gets attention, it's bold, and it works for that profile. Is that you? I doubt it. Because if you're watching this video, my general advice for any single man or woman using online dating watching this video would be, don't go for the one-liner. You need to play it safer. And playing it safer actually will open up your opportunities, because what you want is to understand that your written content supports your pictures. So let's hope that you have some good pictures. But the truth is, people go through your pictures and they either qualify you or disqualify you or decide that they're undecided, okay? But one of those three outcomes, qualified, disqualified, undecided, need to learn more. And where are they going to learn more? In your written content. So that's your opportunity to sway them if someone's undecided, and that's your opportunity to help someone decide to qualify you for, hey, I'm going to message this person first, or if they message me, I want to respond to that person, all right? Decisions are being made, and this is a way for you to support your pictures. So your online dating profile is all-encompassing. Everything that you include, your pictures, your written content, that contributes to someone approving of you or not. So you need to make sure that everything is working for you. Using a one-liner is very much a risky proposition because it doesn't allow you to make a mistake. What if your one-liner isn't perfect? What if your pictures aren't perfect? What if most of your pictures are good, but they're not perfect? You're not set up for success. And it's not something that everyone should be doing. Like I said, yes, one-liners can work, but they're going to work for people who are more elite and more understanding as far as this online dating game. So they have greater awareness and competency. So that means they probably have a good idea of what is rewarded regarding pictures and what is really damn good as a one-liner that could work for their online dating profile. But that's not most people. And again, I said this would also probably generally be people who are also very good looking. All right. Look, we don't all have to be supermodels or super ripped or super everything perfect. We don't have to do that to be successful with online dating, because the great thing about romantic relationships is most people, especially as they mature, realize that looks aren't everything. Conversation matters, personality matters, values matter, future ambitions matter. But we're getting to that point. We mature into that. But hey, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot along the way. So if you don't need to help someone disqualify you because you put up a half-assed or one-liner that just doesn't work, you don't want to lose out on those opportunities. So here's the thing. With these one-liners, it's basically saying, how fucking good is your elevator pitch? All right. How good can you grab someone's attention? How well can you snag them with just one line? For many people, it's really hard. And it's basically not a good idea. All right. This isn't something that I want you to be doing. If you're doing it, stop. And this is also something where I have to tell you, it does work, but it's not going to work for you. And even if it works for you, you're not going to know about how many opportunities you missed out on, because what your written profile does for you is it allows you to include ways for people to get to know you, to be intrigued by you, to have bait that they fall for and decide, I want to get to know that person a little bit more. I want to see more and learn more about what's behind this profile. This is interesting. You don't really get the opportunity to do that with a one-liner, especially if it doesn't hit. There's got to be more content there. And believe me, I'm not a proponent of long written content profiles. I'm not. However, one line is not enough. You're basically putting all your eggs in one basket of this one-liner is going to do everything. So this is going to be better than giving somebody maybe 3 opportunities to be baited and get themselves hooked into my profile. All right. You want to play it safer. You want to have a better strategy. And that involves having multiple opportunities to hook somebody in, just like you shouldn't be working or relying upon just one picture and just one line. They're both equally terrible strategies, which can work, but they're unlikely to work for you. So make sure that you're not making that basic mistake that puts you in the situation of damn near needing perfection to succeed, or saying that I am the elite, I am the 4%, I'm the top 10% that can pull this off. All right, because you got to be good looking, and not only do you have to be good looking, but you have to have the wit behind it to pull off that one liner. And frankly, most people don't. And we shouldn't be relying upon that. So understand that's a terrible strategy for most people in the population. Anyone watching this video, I don't recommend it. And you got to play this online dating game, part of it in a strategy as far as staying in the game. Give people opportunities to get to know you. If you don't give them the opportunity because they're judging you, assessing you, and disqualifying you too quickly, that's your mistake. Sometimes people just need time to reveal and uncover the great things about you. So you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. You want to be able to gather more attention, gather more intrigue, and gather more opportunities to meet the right sort of connections, because what are the odds that you get it right with 3 connections versus 30? I would rather have 30 connections and choose from those 30, maybe who are my favorite 3, instead of having 3 and deciding, well, I got to focus on these 3 because that's all I've got. All right. The people who are actually making these online dating profiles work with one line, they have an abundant amount of opportunities. Do you? Because if you don't have an abundant amount of connections that are quality up to your standards, this is just a terrible strategy. So don't use this. Better strategies for life and love and online dating. You got to pay attention. All right. Better strategies always get better results. Thanks for watching. If you appreciated the content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you believe that learning about better strategies for life and love is advantageous, I invite you to join Get Game Group. Membership is free, open to men and women, offers weekly game video lessons, and a weekly mailbag for member submissions. Click the link in the description to join.